So far in this lawnmower to electric conversion, what we've really done is basically clean it, break it down, and then put it back together once it's been cleaned and repainted. But of course there are some changes that we need to make. So this video is going to be about some of the changes that we need to make. The first thing obviously is the wheels. Now those wheels that came with it, the rubber was perished as you could see, and they're quite chunky. Now if we wanted to do something like a Jeep, that'd be kind of awesome. But as you know, I want to do something more in the lines of the Seaver Edwardian Tourer, so that means thinner wheels. Thinner and bigger. Also, it's got no brakes on it, so that could be a little lethal, so to speak. Now we have these, which are the original wheel hubs that it came with, and they're 2 bits of pressed steel, and they've been welded together along the central line, and then a boss has been hammered through that fits on. So we need to adapt this to be able to take a brake disc and a larger wheel. Now what we're going to do with it obviously is chop one side off. So we chop off one side, and this is what we get once that side's removed. So this is forming the basis of our new wheel hub. Now somehow we have to attach a large wheel to here. So what we need is a circular plate with 4 holes in it for 4 bolts to take a 4-hole space saver wheel. They're 58 centimetres by between 100 and 125 millimetres. So pretty much the size that I'm looking for, and also they're really easily to get hold of, which is a real winner. So we need a steel plate on there. And we need 4 holes in that steel plate. We weld the bolts on, we weld that plate on, and that's making our hub that we can then attach the wheel to. Now on this side, as luck would have it, we've got this flat area, so we need another disc that we can weld on here, or bolt on here actually, but certainly a disc that's slightly thicker so that we can put some brake calipers on it. So this will become our new wheel hub, where we get the wheels attached here and the disc that we're putting in, the brake disc attached here, they go back on the axle, and we have a brand new wheel hub. Now I've got 4 of them to do. I've done one obviously, and it's one of the front ones, and here's the second one, and I'm going to do them before cleaning them, because then I only have to clean the half that I need to clean. So let's get that in the vise and get the angle grinder on it. Okay, that's them all cut off and ground down. They're still pretty cruddy, hey? So clearly what they need now is a good old sandblast. I tell you what, I think that sandblaster's awesome. So here is the wheel hub. Now it's been cleaned up, ground down. So we need to put the 2 discs on it, and that converts the hub to what we want it to be. So another adaptation we have to do for this is the steering. Now originally this steering block actually went there with this arm connected to the ratchet, going like that. Now that put the steering column in the central position. We're hoping to get a couple of seats on here. Instead of one behind the other like in the Twizy, we're hoping side by side. Well, that means there's the steering wheel being in a weird position. But I can turn that round, which will move the steering wheel to that side, and of course it means I have to put that block there. Now of course this was originally a lawnmower, so there are bits on this that I actually don't need. Luckily enough, I've got this massive angle plate, which I'm going to put there, and then the block can go on the angle plate, and we'll have successfully moved our steering to one side. So I need to bolt this together and then get that steering moved. So steering adaptation made. Now I have to take it to pieces again because obviously it needs repainting, and the actual gear, if I can get hold of it, which is this thing, needs fitting before it all goes back on. So I'll take it to pieces and paint it, but that's the actual adaptation made.